Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria, Darul, Uloom, Pretoria. Kitna hasino dilruba Darul, Uloom, Pretoria.
Alhamdulillah wa kafa wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyid al-Anbiya, Sayyidina Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd. Most honored Ulama, Qibla Mufti Sahib, the Deputy Principal Mufti Moulana Ismail Hazari Sahib, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The challenge which we face in our daily lives, that which is halal, that which is not halal, is a subject which is not only pertinent and relates to food, but it encompasses the entire life of a Muslim. So it's not only about consumable, but as we go along, we will understand that it also encompasses things like cosmetics, also maybe medication, for instance. But there are certain challenges which we face, and we will talk about consumables first. We'll find in the past that the definition of halal, of that which is permissible, was clearly defined. The manner in which an animal was slaughtered, firstly, the animal had to be of a species which is permissible for consumption. Then the person that slaughters that particular animal had to be Muslim. And then thirdly, the manner in which it had to be slaughtered, and obviously with the tasmiyah, the recitation of the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today, when we pick up a food item, or even when we pick up medication, there may be certain ingredients that are in there which are not permissible for consumption. And we need to know, and we need to understand that how do we, as a certification body, approach these ingredients. So when we face a difficulty on a certain ingredient, who do we go to? Who do we go to? Answer the question, who do we go to? That is exactly what we do. Let's talk about the issue of gelatin. Qibla Hafiz was with me in 1998. When we went to a gelatin plant, we did research and we noted what we saw. Did we then go to the Ulama and say, this is what we found? No. We went to the University of South Africa, and there was a Dr. Muhammad who was a master in chemistry, and we gave him our report and we asked him for his analysis. And that documentation and that research was the first of that nature done in South Africa. And that was presented to Qibla Mufti Sahib. And the fatwa that was given by Qibla Mufti Sahib is what we are following today in terms of the permissibility of gelatin, of a bovine nature. Porcine gelatin is not allowed at all. Then we were faced with another issue, and that was the issue of animals. Now, you'll find that in Western countries, the stunning of animals is unfortunately part of legislation. The Meat Safety Act of a country will demand that an animal or a chicken or a bird be stunned before slaughter. So what did we do? Who did we go to? Who did we go to? Say it louder. And that research was done, and a 13-page document in terms of the whether a stunned animal, stand and listen to what I'm saying, a stunned animal that is alive at the time of slaughter, when that particular animal is slaughtered, will it be halal or not? Because your government legislation demands it. And that conclusion, the research was done by Moulana Usman Suleri and Moulana Safra Sahib, who is sitting here, two of our senior ustads. The document was put together, And that particular document been handed to organizations like JAKIM, who are a government halal certification body based in Malaysia under the Prime Minister's office, responsible for 40 million Muslims. And it was also given to the Majlisul Ulama of Indonesia, responsible for 200 million Muslims, the first of its kind. Over and above that, there was also another issue, and that is of tartaric acid. And that particular research as well has been given to bodies worldwide, including the United States. There is no other research available of the caliber and capacity that was produced by. So there is a lot of academic work and intellectual work which is taking place that you may not know of, but it's being done by this organization. And also, in terms of research, that work is being done at an international level. To date, we have not been challenged, or the work that has been done has not been challenged. So, let's get back to the issue of the challenges that we face in terms of consumables. All of you will have, some of you may be married now, and the wife wears lipstick. Do you know what it is, what a possible ingredient of lipstick could be? Could also be pig's fat. Okay, it's being used. Also, over and above that, we find that in terms of cosmetics, you have anti-aging creams that are used. Cosmetics for anti-aging. And if I tell you what is used in there, you'll be shocked. Shall I tell you? Anybody used anti-aging? Anybody? Anti-aging creams that were used? They use the foreskins of baby boys. Once the little snip takes place, those cells that are in the foreskin are harvested, used as part of that particular cosmetic. So when we do halal certification, and people think that it's a simple thing. Sometimes they only see the dollar signs and the rand signs. It's not so easy. And it's not so simple. Halal certification means that each and every ingredient in a particular product must be analyzed, must be investigated. Now, for instance, you will find that human hair is harvested in India. They cut human hair. That human hair is then processed where you get an amino acid called L-cysteine. And L-cysteine is a flour enhancer used in the baking industry. But also, you'll find that L-cysteine that is manufactured from duck feathers is also, we found it to be permissible in terms of fiqh, and the usage of L-cysteine from duck feathers is permissible. But L-cysteine is not only manufactured from, not only used as a flour enhancer, it is also used as a profile in flavors. So you get an apple flavor, maybe 15 ingredients that are used to make that one particular apple flavor. And we are consuming that, and our ibadat, our dua, our prayers all depend on us consuming that which is halal. So halal certification, in terms of ingredients that are known to be forbidden, we know them, we check for them, but then you will always find something that would need research and basically would need a fatwa to be passed. And that is when we go to, you guys are not enthusiastic. You're supposed to be jumping and enthusiastic and saying it with vigor. It seems that you are tired either of me, the topic, or you need to go and sleep. So let me end here. وَمَا عَلَيَّ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغَ. Assalamu alaikum.